Hello everybody, welcome back to Sci-Fi Guys Minecraft, another Let's Build episode for you. In the last episode, we built this twin tower here, and as you can see I completed it, or at least the exterior of it. Probably do all the interiors of these builds as a second half of the series. First go ahead and get all the exteriors of everything done so you can kind of see what the final look of the outside will be. And get a little more excited because it's going to look awesome. Today I want to build another more circular tower, but it's going to be slightly different. So, I don't want to use many of the blocks that I've already used. But at the same time, I kind of want to use lapis with black wool. Okay, well, yeah, but we'll use it. Okay, so what I'm thinking is that this is actually going to be our structure color. In order to do this right, what I'm thinking... Okay, so what I'm thinking is that it's going to be circular in overall shape, but it's not going to be entirely circular. And what I mean by that is that I'm going to build one circle here, and then I'm going to build a second circle that's going to correlate with this one, some kind of crisscrossing matter. Oh wait, I just realized that I'm a big giant goof and I messed it up. Alright, gotta fix it real quick. Okay. That's a little bit better. I like it. Alright, so that's looking a little more like the base structure that I'll be working with, about the right size that I want. I'm thinking though that I want to have a secondary circle here that's intersecting, like I was briefly mentioning before. Okay, so it intersects, but it's not quite lined up how I'd want it. It's not quite how I want it. Okay, so let's go ahead and take this off. It's a little too big, too. I think I'm going to take it from here to here. Call that the halfway point, so... Just fall in between. Come on, Brian, you can do this. Yeah, there you go. Alright, so now we're going to take it over here. Whoa, wow, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. And then around like this. And now, we've got another little circular tower kind of connected to that one. And I can have, you know, like places where it connects and stuff. But I don't really have to build all of this for now because honestly, that'll probably mostly be hallways and such. So the only exterior part I need to worry about is actually all of this out here is the exterior of my building currently. But I'm thinking I want one more circle, and I'm thinking I want it right here in the front. So I'm thinking right there would be a good spot. Right in the middle. Let's go ahead and make it actually a little bit smaller. So, yeah, I like that. Okay, so now we can get rid of all this in here, because it's not necessary for the design, just for the exterior design of this. Okay, so It's making an interesting shape, as you can see, and that's all I'm going for. Very circular walls, but interesting shape. Adding some smaller circles to the larger circles so that, you know, kind of looks interesting. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it kind of be like 3 meshed buildings, and you have 3 different heights for these buildings. So the smaller one won't go quite as tall as the bigger one. The medium would be somewhere in between. Pretty basic formula. Okay, now from this part, all the way up to, I'm thinking, maybe not quite the same size as that one there. So probably about here-ish. Yeah. For now, that'll be good enough. That'll be good enough to work with. Okay, so now we just want to design our circle again on the top. Okay, like so. Got our top structure now, but I'm thinking that this could be really interesting if we change the roof slightly. What I mean by that is, what if we have a line that goes something like this, all the way up this thing. This side just goes directly up to the top, like so. Alright. Now we've got an interesting shape here for the basic tower. It's gonna, I don't know, it kind of looks like a gnome almost. Alright, now we're gonna go all the way down like this with this color. But this part of this is gonna get deleted because, as you can see, this tower is here. Now this tower I don't want to be anywhere near as tall, if you remember. I want this one to be a little bit smaller. So I'm thinking this one actually is going to be probably, because this is actually, in my eyes, this is where the water elevator is going to be. So I want the water elevator to go to the top floor, which will be this here. This will be the top floor. But not much higher than that. Okay, there we go. So now we've got our water elevator shaft going up to the top floor. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this one up there too. Might as well while I'm on it. You're getting a little more sense of the width of the towers and such. Okay. And just like so. Now this other one, I'm going to make the shortest actually. I've decided to change up my original plan of making this one the medium size. This is actually going to be the shortest of the towers. In order to do that, again, just take one of these pillars you're going to build, bring it all the way up to the height you're going to want to build it, and then duplicate your circle. Okay, so we don't want to go quite that high. Let's go... Let's see. Yeah, that's probably about right. Well, Yeah, that's probably fine. Okay, so then this here is that part of that 3. And I believe there's 3 in between. Yes. On this tower. Okay, now this, I'm probably going to delete part of this when I fill in the rest of the walls, but I'm just trying to get a good sense of where the tops of the towers are and what the outline of the top of the tower is going to be and all that kind of stuff. I'll delete some of it as I need to later on. Okay, so this needs to go all the way down to... Actually, it needs to go all the way down. That's awesome. Okay. Love it when stuff works out. Doobie-doobie. Up to the top. There we go. Now, this one is probably going to be intersecting the other circle. As suspected. So at this point, it's actually not much of an intersection. It's a very slight intersection. But even so, it is an intersection. I believe this one is not quite an intersection either. So let's go all the way up to the top of this. This will go down. Place this, whoops, if I don't follow, meh. Okay, I'm just going to replace a lot of this here. I kind of want to stop working on all of these towers and start working on just one, since I'm about halfway through this video now. As you know, I like to have one building per video. For a skyscraper, it's not quite enough time. Lame sauce. Now this guy, the general idea, I'm going to go ahead and start with the small tower here. It's just like my black wool tower next door here. The twin towers, that is. There's just pillars of whatever your chosen color block is, and then your supporting color will be in between alternating windows, kind of like it is in the Emerald Tower. So that allows you to have 2 colors plus windows in a circular type tower. Okay, so we're going to these guys. But I want the windows to be on these spots, and I want, actually, you know what? I think I'd rather have the windows on these spots. These guys on those spots. Okay, anyway. So, like I said, I'm just going to bring this all the way up. The windows are going to be solid too. They're probably not even going to break for the floors, so this one will be even more pillar-filled than the last one was. So, no indication of where the floor separation is, except for unless you look through the glass. When I finish decoration, I will have floors in here, so you'll be able to see it through the glass. Like I said, just a seamless stack all the way up, and what's nice about this, it gives a variety, it changes up the simple design, makes it a little more complex, but it's still pretty easy to build. So it's another one of my favorite type of designs to build, a skyscraper. Pretty easy, pretty quick, as long as you don't mind doing vertical stacks. I don't mind. I don't know how I managed that. I do actually. Should be an easy fix. Just have to fly up and break this tower. Yeah. Sometimes you make mistakes. It happens. Minecraft can be somewhat confusing, especially depending on your design you're going for, and if it's a new design or if it's a more familiar design. Shaft mostly finished here. It'll be a somewhat mix-up of this for the big tower. I'll probably go ahead and do a quick little demonstration down here so you can kind of see what I'm going to do with the big tower. Let's see. So right there would be one of these, and actually that one. If I can stay. I'll probably go ahead and do something like this. Obviously, these blocks would just be stacked all the way up. This one. So yeah, like I said, those will just all be stacked directly up to the top circle wherever they match, and then the top circle will be brought down wherever it overlaps, and yeah, that'll get filled out. It'll look pretty good. Let's go ahead and move up to the top here, work a little bit on this having stripes. So I'm just going to continue this pattern for this entire circle up here, for this entire circle shaped roof. It'll kind of look like a lipstick container when I'm done, actually. so it'll be a little interesting looking. But it adds a different perspective as far as, you know, it changes up the simple circle design, gives you an alternate. I've done the same kind of slope effect for a square tower as well. And square towers, they actually work pretty well because you can do it in the corner for the square tower, or you can do it on one side of the square tower. Either way, the slope works really well with square towers too. So you don't just have to do an extreme slope for a circular tower, you can do it for squares. As you can see, I'm just going to continue repeating this pattern. Not too complex, pretty simple stuff. It's just a lot of it, that's all. Oops. And then I want to bring this guy up to there. Up. We've got half the roof done. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, but that's kind of the effect I'm going for on the top. Nothing too special. I'm probably going to add in some windows and stuff down here so the master suite, presidential suite, will actually have a decent view. Yeah, and that'll be elevator, the water elevator at the very top, and different floors all the way down, and that'll be a little smaller tower with probably a little balcony on top. I might even put a little balcony on top of that one. But yeah, stay tuned for the next episode if you'd like to see this building completed. Also, in the next episode, I'll tackle another skyscraper. It'll be over here. It'll probably be an apartment complex, so a little more shaped like that, except probably quite a bit bigger. And I'm thinking I want a red-colored building now. I've got a couple blue-colored with white. I've got a green with white. I've got a black with white. I think I'm ready to have a red building now, so I'll be building a red skyscraper probably right over there next episode. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for next episode, and I'll see you next time.